Now this is a cool situation to be in if the dog cooperates. I can start moving my hands around the animal. I can pet the animal, give compassion through the towel if the animal knows what a human touch is. This is really cool. And he's relaxed a little bit. Dogs actually like their head covered. And I teach that along all the different phases you can cover their heads, even after you catch them with a net. Tony, I want you to, we're going to lose this. He's starting to get restless. Tony, come in. And come in with the, hold the wide pole. You hold, no, hold the wide pole. All right, so I'm going to see if, again, he's not a very fearful dog. But I'm going to see if, I'm going to let him know I'm going to touch. And I'm holding, I am holding the front leg that's near the wall. Because if I wanted to pull his legs out, and we're going to do that, because we want to be in more control if we're going to do a physical exam, I want to hold this leg, because when he's on his side, this lower leg is the one he'll need to get up. Now, his weight is actually quite a bit on this hind leg. And I'm going to pick up the outside. And notice I hold it in as comfortable position as possible. Now, Tony, lower your handle a little bit, because if it's too high, so you need to move with the dog. Does that make sense? And if you raise the handle, one of the tines will block. If you lower the handle, the other tine will block, and you need to figure out where that should be. So notice he's getting tired already, and they're going to get restless. Tony, keep that towel up there. Very good, very good. A little bit higher. Very good. And they'll often get a little restless just before they're ready to drop. He'll want to pull on the leg, but I'm not going to give it to him. He's getting tired. And if I do this right, he's just going to slide right down. And Ben, make sure you let that hip, the Y pole go down when the dog goes down. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, now I grab the back leg, and I'm going to just softly, softly, softly take the other leg. Keep the towel on him. Okay, now, we really are, there we go. Now we've just taken over ownership of this dog's control. And hopefully in a way that the dog doesn't feel panic, doesn't feel a lack of safety. If I needed to, I could, and feel free, if the dog knows assurance, feel free to give the dog some pets. Oh yeah, River, good dog. There we go. And now, if we needed to, we could do a physical exam, we could give vaccinations, we could treat small wounds, we could examine a surgical site if this was after surgery for a spay-neuter program. We could put hobbles on this dog and put a head cover on him and literally pick him up, or put hobbles on the dog and just use the towel and literally pick him up and carry him to another place. And we can do it in a kind, compassionate manner rather than fighting the dog.